This is James Elder for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. I'm in the Pro SW gym today in Loughton. With me, I've got promoter Steve Goodwin from Goodwin Promotions. What's happening, Steve?
Yeah, all busy, James. Never stops, does it?
Never stops, mate. All set for your first show of the season then?
Yeah, we've got 3 shows in the first 6 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
Fairly low key one tomorrow, but then we've got it picks up again on the 19th, and then we've got a humongous show on the 17th of October. Looking forward to that.
How many boxers currently have you got on your books, Steve? Give me a round figure number.
Are we talking just management or management and promotion? The whole lot?
Yeah, let's talk the whole lot.
90.
90, wow. That's fantastic. We're always seeing on your Twitter and on your Instagram new fighters coming through, trial bouts. So where do you find all these talents, Steve?
Well, people don't believe this, but I've never, ever approached a boxer in my life. I've never gone out and trying to find them, they find us. And I know most people, and you know a lot of promoters, that they ring up trainers, ring up boxers, contact them. We do not, we just respond, we're reactive. And my view is if a boxer wants to come to us, we meet them. And if they want to come to us, that's great. And if they don't, then they don't. We don't hound them. They come and meet us once, and if we don't hound them again. If they want to come and sign, they sign. If they don't, they don't. So it's really about our reputation and recommendation, really.
When you talk to fighters about, say, some of the job you've done with other fighters, what sort of fighters, who would you recommend as saying an example of what Goodwin Sports or Goodwin Promotions can do with a boxer?
Well, I think we helped Mickey Amu with Richard Comey. We got Richard Comey a Commonwealth title on our show. And we helped Mickey, and now Richard Comey's ranked number 4 in the world. He's now been able to move on to bigger things, because we can move a fighter to English, maybe even British level, but when you go to the world stage, you know, with reason we haven't got the financial thing to do that at the moment. But Richard Comey, we've managed to do that. I've got 2 fighters in the next month fighting for English titles. Jamie Spate, who's fighting tomorrow at Leeds, and I've also got.
Good fight that is, by the way.
That's a good fight. And
Isaac Lowe as well. Good
yeah,
fight.
and Lawrence Bennett fighting Matty Askin on the 17th of October.
Indeed.
I've got 2 fights for Simon Aries coming up. I've got British title eliminators coming up. I've got Johnny Garton in an English final eliminator at welterweight. So I think in the short time that I've been managing boxers, which is 2 years, and promoting 5 years, I don't think there's many people that have got 10 boxers over the next 2 months in serious title fights or eliminators.
Can you talk me a little bit through the season ticket plan? I've seen this, you've announced this. This is, I think it's a fantastic idea, but can you talk me through the details of that a little bit?
Well, we're looking, there's a lot of things we're doing at the moment, and there's something big coming on October 17th, which people will be very surprised about. But we're looking to do innovative things and new things. I think it's very important that everything we do enhances the boxers, either monetarily or career-wise. As you probably know, just going back, we did a show on Eurosport once, and I don't believe that, for example, free TV can necessarily help a boxer. It just affects their ticket sales. So we need TV when we're getting TV and we are looking for it, it's got to be TV that's either paid or massive sponsorship where we can actually reduce a boxer's ticket deals. There's no point having TV and still asking boxers to sell the same amount of tickets. So that has been sort of parked until we can get that, and we are making moves over the next 3 months to look towards that. But the season ticket idea was the boxers get paid a good commission on selling them. The boxers, therefore, we sell a season ticket for £199 for 12 months at York Hall, so it's guaranteed a minimum of 12 shows, and we'll probably end up being a lot more than that. So I'd imagine next year we'll do 16, 17, 18 shows at York Hall. So that then means that the person buying is getting a ticket for £10 a boxing show, on average £12 a boxing show. Now the boxers can sell more of them. It guarantees the boxers that if they sell them to their customers, that's the equivalent of about 6 tickets a year. So the boxers are making more money selling the season tickets than they would be selling their own shows, and it means they've got the guaranteed money in advance, and a lot of boxers have sold a lot of season tickets already. We also thought it was a good idea to encourage repeat consumers to come back to boxing who have been once or twice and coming through the years. So you're going to get boxers, people coming who are not boxers fans.
Sorry, Steve, is that you or me?
Yes, me.
That's a ringtone you got there, Steve.
It's Josh.
He's
probably telling me he's in training for the fight.
Sorry to interrupt.
So the idea with the season ticket was to help the boxers with their income, and also to ensure that we're getting more people that are not buying through boxers coming through the door, because the whole job of a promoter is to promote, not just to send the boxers tickets to fight. And it takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day. So we're hoping that, and it's gradually working, that we can sell more tickets at venues ourselves and reduce the burden on boxers. And this is what everything that we're doing is about. We need to do a constructive plan to assist boxers in earning proper money without having to sell tickets, and we're gradually working towards that, and hopefully in the next year or two we'll be able to fulfil that.
I mean, you've got a real close team. Everyone seems to get on really well. Very family-based, orientated company, and obviously Josh and Oliver doing their shows as well. You mentioned Josh on the phone training. What's going on with him, if I can ask you that?
Oh, don't forget Kevin. He's my adopted son as well.
Don't forget Kevin. I don't want to forget Kevin. That's very true.
I was going to be on the phone to you.
That's very true.
Oh, Josh is actually making his professional boxing debut on December the 5th, all things being well.
So right, let's get this right. Your son Josh is the youngest boxing promoter in Britain.
Correct. Oh, he's young. He's actually still the youngest in the world, excluding a lad that's got a license with the Malta Boxing. If you exclude that, Josh is still the youngest boxing promoter in the world, and now he's turning professional boxer as well.
Wow, that's some achievement in itself, isn't it? Usually you go the other way around, but to go from promoting into boxing and at such a young age as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's got pressure on him because people are going to be looking at him to make sure he's no freak show. And I think when they see him box, he's no freak show. He's a decent kid. He's a decent boxer. He fought as amateur. He went to Gibraltar and fought for the home counties. He's competent. And December the 5th, he's going to have to produce it in the ring, and he knows that. So, and he doesn't want an easy fight either. He wants somebody that's going to come and have a fight with him. So he doesn't want to walk around.
Well, he better behave himself, because you do his matchmaking. So if he's playing up from
well,
now,
the thing is, it's his own show. So it's him and Kevin doing the matchmaking on that show.
Are you illegally allowed to match your own opponent? I don't know.
I don't know, but the rules are, as a promoter, you are your own matchmaker, because you get a promoter's license automatic. You get a matchmaker's license automatic if you're a promoter. So technically, he could match himself, but we will have a say in it. But no, we want to make. I mean, I'm not going to put him in with some 10-0 knockout artist, but he wants to have a test. He doesn't want to fight the traditional journeyman who's had 3 wins and 67 losses. That's not what he wants to do. He wants to fight somebody who's going to come and fight him.
Nothing wrong with traditional journeymen, may I add.
As I say, there's not.
But the sport and a lot.
No. We applaud them all. It's just that Josh doesn't want that fight for his debut because he's not. The reason behind them, we love the journeymen. They're great and they're the lifeblood of the sport. But for Josh, because he's not got aspirations of being English British champion. He wants to do some fights. So therefore, he said that while I'm fighting, I'm not. It's not about me building a career towards an English title. He wants just to come and have some fights and then stop. So it's a totally different mandate for him than it would be for a lad that wants to see professional boxing as a long-term career.
It'd be interesting if he gets to 5-0 and then decides that he likes it and goes for it.
Well, let me tell you, his mother will go bananas. It's been hard to get her to agree to do this, let alone talk about 5-0. She's been told it's 1 and out.
Listen, you can get Olivia in, maybe future Ronda Rousey. Olivia Goodwin, that could be a future main event of Goodwin main event.
You never know. It's all exciting and things are developing. And Josh is a really good kid and he works really hard. And I think in time he's very, very knowledgeable. As Danny Wright was just saying, he reads a fight really well, and that's one thing he does do. So it will help him in the ring. He can, he's a smart kid. And to be honest, he wants to do it. So you can't stop somebody doing what they want to do. That's what he wants to do.
I like him a lot. He's a real likeable lad, so I wish him the best of luck. I hope he knows what he's doing.
Well, Kevin's training him, so between the two of them, they better get it right.
I'm not saying that. Thanks for your time, Steve. I'll catch you again real soon.
Thanks a lot.